Sheriff Todd Baxter, Madam District Attorney Sandra Doorley. My name is Chris Chichester. I live at 26 Sanders Farm Drive in Penfield. I'm demanding your public employee payroll. Your entire repulsive, nauseating, corrupt existence is because of the taxpayers of Monroe County and the state of New York. I demand to know the salaries at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and Monroe County District Attorney's Office, and you will continue to refuse to disclose your salaries, despite the fact that your entire existence is because of taxpayer dollars. So, Sheriff Baxter, I have here a photograph of you with two of your public employees. And here it is. Here you are. There you are, Sheriff Baxter, with two of your public employees. This picture was taken right there in Rochester at your headquarters at 130 South Plymouth Avenue. And Sheriff Baxter, here's a close-up of you here. Here you are, because you're a gangster. So there you are, and you're smoking your gangster cigarette here, right there. And you got this look in your eyes here, Sheriff Baxter. I'm very concerned about that look in your eyes right there, Sheriff Baxter. I mean, what are you thinking there? Because I can read your mind about what you're thinking at this moment here right now, because it's easy to read the mind of a psychopath. And look at your eyes here, Sheriff Baxter. You got something going on there. And Sheriff Baxter, I'm concerned about an employee you have at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. In fact, several employees. I'm concerned about also how you dine together with the employees, because here you are dining with the employees, and this is one employee in particular here. This is Monroe County Sheriff employee Henry Hill. All right, and he's there next to Monroe County Sheriff employee Tommy DeVito. And this is the typical gangster dinner here, Gangster Fest. And you can see that Monroe County Sheriff employee Henry Hill is laughing at Monroe County Sheriff employee Tommy DeVito. And he doesn't like that, Sheriff Baxter. In fact, he's going to be extremely angry. And Monroe County Sheriff employee Tommy DeVito is going to say to Monroe County Sheriff employee Henry Hill, "You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me?" And there he is saying that to him right there. And he doesn't want to be funny there, Monroe County Sheriff employee Tommy DeVito. So you need to call Monroe County Sheriff employee Tommy DeVito into your office and counsel him about the proper way to eat at a dinner table without turning into a psychopath. No, like you, okay? All right? Because it's just because somebody laughs at the dinner table and says you're funny, doesn't mean that you should turn it into a murderous rage. And speaking of a murderous rage, here is a Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Paulie Cicero. Okay, you can see he's got that fine look on his face of professionalism and equanimity displayed by all the gangsters at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. And I'm also concerned about Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Billy Batts, because he completely loses it in a bar when he is talking to Monroe County Sheriff employee Tommy DeVito, because Tommy DeVito used to shine shoes. And Monroe County Sheriff employee Billy Batts, he just happened to say in a bar to him, "Go get your fucking shine box," right? And then I tell you, Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Tommy DeVito, he doesn't want to be told, "Go get your fucking shine box." Even though he used to shine shoes. He doesn't want to be told that. He wants to be reminded of that. So that's going to really aggravate Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Tommy DeVito. And he's going to murder Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Billy Batts. And you can see he's just asking to be murdered here in this bar scene. He's saying, come on, like that. And that's very unfortunate, that happened to him. That your Monroe County Sheriff Office gangsters are behaving in their usual ways. And I'm concerned about Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Karen Hill. This is the whack job who wrote the warrant for my arrest for walking through a parking lot I've walked through 4,000 times. And she's got a very odd way of behaving in the home with her husband, Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Henry Hill here. And of course, Henry, he shouldn't be telling anybody that they're funny. Well, he was laying in bed, Monroe County Office Sheriff employee Henry Hill, and then Monroe County Sheriff employee Karen Hill, she suddenly is on top of him with her weapon here, and she's pointing it right at him here. And so what's going on with your public employees there, Sheriff Baxter? I'm very concerned about your psychopaths acting like psychopaths. So you need to talk to them. All right, you need to have some counseling going on, some group therapy there at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. All right, now Sheriff Baxter, Todd, you just let another inmate escape from Monroe County Jail. Yeah, this is ridiculous, Todd. Another escape. You just let Dumbo escape. Dumbo ran right out, or walked, I should say, walked right out of Monroe County Jail. He walked right past the guard, the whack job, the taxpayer-subsidized whack job I don't have the salary for. And Todd, how the hell did you let Dumbo escape? And Dumbo is an innocent man like me. So this is ridiculous, Todd, that you can't keep your inmates in Monroe County Jail, Todd the fascist stooge. So Sheriff Baxter, it's November 12th, and I'm demanding public information from you and from Madam District Attorney Sandra Doorley. So, Freedom of Information Law. This is a FOIL. This is the document that compels you to disclose your public employees' salaries. And I will continue to send it to you, and you will continue to refuse to disclose your public employees' salaries. You will continue to exist with contempt for the law, and it's a disgrace. So, quote, the public employee payroll for the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. Freedom of Information Law. Public employee payroll for Monroe County Sheriff's Office and Monroe County Jail. Freedom of Information Law. The cost to taxpayers of Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Doorley has expended taxpayer dollars to settle employment-related discrimination lawsuits for failure to comply with Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Female employees of the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. What is it like to work at the Monroe County District Attorney's Office? Can you work at the Monroe County District Attorney's Office without being under siege by the male employees at the Monroe County District Attorney's Office? Freedom of Information Law. The cost of taxpayers of Monroe County Sheriff Todd Baxter has expended taxpayer dollars to settle employment-related discrimination lawsuits for failure to comply with Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Female employees at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Can you function at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office without being under siege by the male employees of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office? Freedom of Information Law. Cost for a trip to Atlanta, Georgia for Monroe County Sheriff employee Ryan Fisher to attend the Super Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia with his canine dog, Lola, on February 3rd, 2019. What is Ryan Fisher doing 1,000 plus miles away from Rochester, from Monroe County, from New York, with his dog in Atlanta, Georgia? Did you Todd Baxter expend taxpayer dollars for a plane ticket for Ryan Fisher to go to Atlanta, Georgia? Did you, Sheriff Todd Baxter, expend taxpayer dollars for a hotel for Ryan Fisher to stay in Atlanta, Georgia? Who paid for Ryan Fisher to be standing here in front of Mercedes-Benz Stadium with this canine dog, Lola, Sheriff Todd Baxter? Did you pay for this disgusting photograph? He's in uniform. If he's in uniform, he's on the job. If he's on the job, he's being paid for by the taxpayers of the state of New York and Monroe County. What the fuck is Ryan Fisher doing in Atlanta, Georgia? Todd Baxter. Freedom of Information Law. Calls to taxpayers for photography session approved by Monroe County Sheriff Todd Baxter to photograph 10 public employees underwater in a pool. This was on your Facebook page, this abomination. These are your taxpayer-subsidized employees, Todd Baxter. Did you expend taxpayer dollars to hire a photographer to take this picture? These are your employees. It was on your Facebook page. I know a Facebook page is private. I know that's not the official Monroe County Sheriff site on the internet. But I want to know. I demand to know. Did you expend taxpayer dollars for this photograph? These are your employees. They are underwater in a pool. What's the answer? Is it this is a private event? No taxpayer dollars were expended? End of story. Is that the answer? Or is it we expended taxpayer dollars to take this photograph of our public employees underwater in a pool? Is it yes or is it no? Is it yes, we expended taxpayer dollars? Or no, it's a private event and we just posted it to our Facebook page? What's the answer? And you will refuse to answer. You should do whatever you want in Monroe County. You do whatever you want in Monroe County, Todd Baxter. Freedom of Information Law. Quote, the names and charges of every inmate at Monroe County Jail from December 1, 2018 to December 31, 2018. I was deposited in your jail as an innocent man. I go to Penfield Town Court. I appear before John P. Lomenzo. He just declares me guilty. The prosecutor from the Monroe County District Attorney's Office says not one word. And I still do not know her name. She says not one word. She stands there in total silence. Because I'm an innocent man, Sandra Doorley. That's why she stands there in total silence. Because I'm innocent. I haven't committed a crime. And Lomenzo just declares me guilty, and I'm deposited in Monroe County Jail as an innocent man. And this doesn't matter to you at all. Conviction Integrity Unit, a Conviction Integrity Unit is your repulsive confession that you have innocent people being carted off to jail. And I'm one of them. Freedom of Information Law. Quote, the documentation for the case of Christopher Chichester before John P. Lomenzo Jr. Penfield Town Court was the name of the female prosecutor. That's what I want to know. This is a public proceeding where my civil and constitutional rights are abridged. And I demand to know her name. I have a slip of paper with a name on it, but I do not have confidence that that's the right name. You need to tell me her name so I know her name. And you will refuse. Todd Steinbach, you want to be a judge. You have my email. Look in your records at the Monroe County District Attorney's Office and mail me the name of the prosecutor in my case before John Lomenzo in Penfield Town Court. It's that simple. Send me her name. How do I go to jail when your prosecutor says not one word, not one sound, not one syllable? How does that happen? Tell me. Next time I'll be braver. I'll be my own savior. So. The accusatory instrument that delivers me to Todd Baxter is this document right here. This parking lot next to my house, I've walked through 4,000 times. These parasites, Layla Kumar and Neeraj Shah, are now in that building at 2041 Penfield Road. People walk through that parking lot all day today. How many phone calls did you get from Neeraj and Layla Kumar Shah today? From where I'm sitting right now, I look over here like this. I can see everybody walking through that parking lot. From where I sit right here, I look over here like this all day long. People walking through that parking lot every day, all day long. Accusatory instrument. That's the defendant. That's me. On the above date and location at approximately 1440 hours, did knowingly enter or remain unlawfully in or upon the premises of 2041 Penfield Road, Penfield, New York, by walking through the parking lot after being told through certified mail and by police that he's not allowed on the property. 4,000 times I've walked through that parking lot. Now, after being told by certified mail, Neighbor Shah refuses to open his certified mail from me, demanding documentation that proves he owns that land alongside my house. He told me through certified mail I'm not supposed to walk through the parking lot. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And as far as being told by the police, I didn't hear right. The police, that's the other thing. Being told by police. What does that mean, being told by police? This is the way you communicate in Monroe County, Todd Baxter. Being told by police. What does that mean? That means nothing. Who told me? What's the name of the person? Is it Deputy Whackjob Meyer writing a warrant for my arrest for walking through that parking lot? Being told by the police. This is the way you want. This is your corruption, incompetence, and buffoonery is this document. You're accusing me of a crime for walking through a parking lot I've walked through 4,000 times that my neighbors walked through all day today. After the fireworks at House Whalen Park in Penfield, 200 people walked through that parking lot. How many of those people were arrested? I kept walking down the sidewalk on Penfield Road. Everybody else walks right through the parking lot. So, it's constant grass cutting going alongside my house. Now these parasites, Neeraj and Layla Kumar Shah here. That wasn't happening when Dr. Gloria Nichols was in that building. It's 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and here they come in their tractor. And the guy on his tractor is wearing, what do you think he's wearing on his head, Todd, the fascist stooge, and Madam District Attorney Doorley? He's wearing ear protection because the tractor's so loud. So they hear at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. And I object to these parasites being here, and you descend on me with your 6 fanatics. Here he comes alongside my house. I see him from where I'm sitting. I go outside to tell him, they don't own that land. That's what I'm going to say. They don't own that land. I walk outside, and I'm on the what? What am I on, Sheriff Baxter? What am I on, Sheriff Baxter? I'm on the camera that you expended taxpayer dollars to buy and to fix this building right here. That's it right there. That's the camera. That's the camera you bought. That's the surveillance device. So when I say surveillance device, that's it. And I was on it. That you expended taxpayer dollars for because your deputy whack job showed it to me on the phone that he was carrying because it was taken from this device, surveillance device, camera that you bought and installed and put on that building. Any employees going into that building like Elliot Robb will confirm that you bought it and installed it because he's the one that told me you're going to be arrested because he knows that device is installed. So, here he comes down alongside my house. I'm going to go out there like I did. I say, they don't own that land. I go back in my house. That's all I did. They don't own that land. I'm on the camera pointing. They don't own that land. I'm outside for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I walk back in my house. And your 6 fanatics are here standing on my lawn, and I knew you were riding with Deputy Whackjob Meyer runs into my backyard, then she crash lands right on her face. She can't even stay on her 2 feet. This pathetic hack. This liar. I speak to her on the phone for an hour. I don't know if she's writing a warrant for my arrest. I answer every question. This is what you get when you cooperate with Todd Baxter's Repulsive 1984. When you answer every question, when you cooperate. A warrant for your arrest for walking through a parking lot. And then I'm arrested when I'm not even in the parking lot. So, I'm demanding that Neeraj and Layla Kumar Shah prove in their bizarre, sickening universe that they own the strip of land next to my house. I'm demanding that they prove that they own it. And you know what they're doing? They're doing what you're doing, Todd Baxter. Prove you own that land. Refused. So you arrested me for being outside for 30 seconds to tell this parasite on his tractor that they don't own that land. And when you do it, it's just setting me up. You told this sergeant at Panorama Trail, told The guy on his tractor, get on your tractor, go by his house. When he comes outside, we're going to descend on him. Because you set me up. And I do not know the sergeant's name. He has a long, distinctive last name. I don't know his first name because I don't have the payroll. So he has me in handcuffs on my front lawn, and I'm demanding to know what the taxpayers in the state of New York pay this extremist. And I don't know his first name. I don't know how much he's paid. He has me in handcuffs on my front lawn. So where's the payroll, Todd Baxter? That's criminal contempt second. Criminal contempt second in psychotic Baxter world is going outside for 30 seconds and saying they don't want Atlanta coming back in your house. That's how you concoct criminal contempt from me. And then Andrew Reality. Why does Andrew Reality still have a job? Why haven't you fired Andrew Reality? Why is Andrew Reality still a Monroe County Sheriff Office employee? Andrew Reality walked into Penfield Town Court knowing he rings me up on harassment second, this concoction. I'm an innocent man. Off to Monroe County Jail I go. And he knows how he charged me. He's still driving up and down Penfield Road. He's all over Penfield. I see him all the time. Why does he still have a job? I go to the now defunct PW Fitness. I'm at the back of the gym. I'm on the bench press. Up walks to me the gym psychopath, Jermaine Benman. He doesn't want to wait to use the machine. I lean back to continue the exercise. He stands over me. He punches down my head, steps back. And I did not start a fight with Jermaine Benman, and I should have. I should have attacked Jermaine Benman because I can't handle myself. And I didn't. So because I didn't, I go outside with Benman and Andrew Reality. And Andrew Reality tells me wait in his vehicle, which I do. So I'm sitting in the back seat of your Monroe County Sheriff Office vehicle, Todd Baxter. What would you think if what's going to happen to me happens to Kevin Baxter? I'm going to tell you what happened to me. What would you think if what I'm about to tell you happened to Kevin Baxter, Todd Baxter? So I'm sitting in the back seat of the Monroe County Sheriff Office vehicle of Andrew Reality. And he is talking to Jermaine Benman in front of me, and I'm watching this happen, and I know that this is not going to be good for me. And I don't know yet what it's going to be, but I just know it's not going to be good. And Andrew Reality marches Jermaine Benman around to the side of the vehicle. And Jermaine Benman, this violent thug, says to me, I want to press charges against you. I want to press charges against you. And that's how Andrew Reality concocts harassment second for me. I'm charged by your public employee, who I do not know the salary for, Andrew Reality, with harassment second, sitting in the back seat of your Monroe County Sheriff Office vehicle, Todd Baxter. What would you think if Kevin Baxter was charged like this, Sheriff Todd Baxter? What would you think if Andrew Reality rung up Kevin Baxter for harassment second, sitting in the back seat of a Monroe County Sheriff Office vehicle after Kevin Baxter was attacked by Jermaine Benman at the gym? What would you think about that, Sheriff Todd Baxter? What would your wife think about Kevin Baxter being attacked at the gym and then being rung up for harassment second by Andrew Reality? I have to pee in front of John P. Lomenzo Jr. in Penfield Town Court. Jermaine Benman appears before James Mully. Benman appears before Mully. I appear before Lomenzo. I appear first. I'm standing at the podium in front of Lomenzo. He doesn't even know the charge. This 70-year-old hack does not know the charge. I look over at the prosecutor from your Monroe County District Attorney's Office, Sandra Doorley, because I'm going to interrupt her the minute I hear her utter one word that's inaccurate. So I'm standing there. I'm looking at her like this, and I'm waiting for her to talk. I'm waiting for your public employee, Sandra Doorley, to talk about this charge against me. And you know what she says, Sandra Doorley? Nothing. Not one word, not one sound, not one syllable comes from her mouth. And the proceeding is brought to an end Lomenzo. And I go in the back, and there's Andrew Reale waiting for me. Put your hands behind your back. He knows he charges me sitting in the back seat of his vehicle. And there he is waiting for me to take me to jail. Why hasn't Andrew Reale been fired? Why hasn't Andrew Reale been fired, Michael Radler, Kathleen Miller, W. Tadeo, and S.L. Brody? You know why I don't know your first name, W? Because I don't have the payroll. You know why I don't know your first name, S? Because I don't have the payroll. So, Michael Radler, you were a Monroe County Sheriff Office employee for 20 years, and then you retired. And then you were rehired by Sheriff Baxter. So you know what that means, Michael Radler? That means you're a double dipper. You, Michael Radler, received 2 paychecks. That's a sleazy, disgusting fact that you exist siphoning money from the taxpayers of the state of New York. Have you ever had a real job, Michael Radler? And in fact, what you are is a pathetic bureaucrat. You, Michael Radler, sit around at a desk all day long. When was the last time you, Michael Radler, were around real criminals, real violent thugs? When was the last time you were out on the street in Rochester and made an arrest, Michael Radler? Because what you are is just a pathetic bureaucrat. What you are, Michael Radler, is a cipher. What you are, Michael Radler, is a bankrupt human being that exists because of the taxpayers of the state of New York. And I have no idea what you're paid because your criminal boss, Todd Baxter, refused to send me the payroll. So, there is a United States attorney in the Western District of New York. The United States attorney in the Western District of New York needs to investigate the Monroe County District Attorney's Office of Sandra Doorley and the Monroe County Sheriff's Office of Todd Baxter. That's what must happen. Because your 2 bureaucracies are consumed by corruption and incompetence. And what you also require is a Moreland Act commission from the governor of the state of New York, from the executive chamber of Governor Andrew Cuomo. Because if the United States Attorney in the Western District of New York and the governor of New York both investigate the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and Monroe County District Attorney's Office, what the investigators will find is the abridgment of civil and constitutional rights of innocent Americans, just like what's happened to me. What will be found is corruption and incompetence, because corruption and incompetence defines the Monroe County District Attorney's Office and the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. So, quote, "It is not the enactment, but the observance of laws that creates the character of a nation." There is no observance of laws at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and the Monroe County District Attorney's Office.